finally here. The last calorically or 9 production of 2025 and our last video of the year. You know, I really love doing these videos each and every single year because it gives me a chance to reflect back and, you know, go over what I did and how much I've grown since the last year. And, this year, I'm going to be honest, this year probably is one of my favorite years. 2025. It's been a really interesting year. Last year, you know, we did a lot, you know, productive-wise, and my channel turned 10, I was 25. But this year is actually my favorite year. For so many reasons. Turned 26, going to be 27 next month. I'm literally almost to 30, which is insane. The channel has been growing ever since last year. We now are at 6,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. Did not expect the channel to literally jump from, like, literally go from 5,000 to 6,000 within a year. That's insane. Thank you, guys. We're at 5 million total channel views, which is really insane. Thank you, guys. Also, speaking of YouTube, I took a risk this year, and I partnered my YouTube channel with YouTube. Did not expect to go in. I was like, you know what? I have to at least give it a try. And I did it. And now I'm earning money. And it's all thanks to you guys. Because now that I'm earning money, I can do things that I previously could not do. And I have, like, some financial freedom, finally. And yeah, it's like, I can now use the money for so many things. I can get stuff with it. I can eat with this. And it's honestly amazing. Thank you guys so much for that. Also, personally, this year has been great for me too. If you haven't been following me, I didn't mention this actually in last year's goodbye video, but last year, my health, and you may have seen it in the videos last year, my health was not really good. I was over 232 pounds. My blood and sugar was really bad. My eating habits were out of control. And around the time that I did the goodbye video, yeah, I was not in, my physical health had taken a huge nosedive, and I was warned by my doctors that if I didn't do anything about it, I was literally going to not only die, but risk being a diabetic. And over the last year, all that damage has now been reversed. I've lost 50 pounds. You can totally tell because, like, this shirt barely fits me, which is insane. My blood and sugar's stable, and all my blood work and health tests came back, and everything's looking really good. Like, for the first time ever, my physical health is perfect. Something that hasn't happened with me in years. So now, not only am I entering 2026 with this amazing mindset, but now I'm entering 2026 in perfect physical health. And honestly, it's all, again, I know that I put in the work, but it's all thanks to you guys encouraging me to get to where I am now, because honestly, like, I was wicked nervous. Like, I thought that I was worried that by the end of the year, my health was going to be so bad that I wasn't going to be able to probably continue making videos. That's how bad it was. But I'm so glad that everything reversed itself. I'm glad. I pray to God every single day that, like, everything. Hello there. These are decorations by me. Don't mind this. I just pray to God every single day that, you know, that I'm alive and that my health improved, and I'm so happy to still be doing this for you guys. So yeah, so this year, you know, not only has been life-changing, but, you know, just mentally and physically, like, for the first time ever, my mental health and physical health, because the last couple of years, my mental and physical health have been here, like, constantly at battle, but for the first time ever, they're finally stable. My mental health is great. My physical health is great. And I feel like now I'm finally at the point where I can finally manage it. Again, this is all thanks to you guys. I may have put in the work, but this is all thanks to you. yeah, productive-wise on the channel, I will say I kind of wish we did more videos this year than we did. I mean, we did do a lot of videos, but I wish we could have done more like we did in 2024, but you know. But I promise you, 2026, it's going to be awesome. I have some big plans for 2026. So hopefully next year, we're going to see a huge jump in content. So hope you're ready for that. Oh yeah, also we did some amazing collabs this year, and you know, there are two awesome collabs actually that I want to point out. One of which is Joey Wiggle. Shout out to Joey Wiggle. He started up a podcast, and I was one of his guests. I'm in episode 6, and I mean, I have done like interviews before. One of which was with a friend of mine who is no longer with us. I did an interview for Isaiah Smith for his Tales of the Play Along. Many podcasts he did, but Joey Wiggle's podcast was interesting because this was the first interview, right, where we really went like really fully in depth on my life and about me as a person, and it was so much fun. It honestly was so much fun to do this because this was my first real full in depth interview. And there was a lot of stuff in this interview that I never revealed previously, but revealed for the first time, and it was just amazing. And I remember, you know, Joey and I were talking, and he was like, "Listen, if there's anything in the interview that you don't want people to know, like, please tell me, and I'll edit it out." I'm like, "No, dude, like, I'm gonna go fully in depth. I don't care what people think." That's the other thing too, is that, you know, I haven't touched this in my goodbye videos, but I said this in the podcast. Over the last 5 years, there has been a common trend on the channel, and you know, and personally, where people are using me for their own benefit. What I mean by that is a lot of people have been cutting ties with me just because they either don't like me as a person, or me or one of my friends do something that they don't agree with. And it's just, again, I touched this more on the podcast, but I'm just tired. I'm tired of people using me and trying to, you know, use me for their own benefit, trying to say things that I don't do. And it's so sad. Like this year alone, I had to cut ties with a lot of people this year. It's sad. It really is unfortunately sad. And I hope this year is different, because the last 5 years I had friends that were once very close to me, and I lost them because either they would screw up or they would do something that would piss me or one of my friends off. And I'm really hoping that this year, 2026, we have just one full year where I don't have to make a sacrifice and lose a friendship, because honestly, it's starting to get very, very tiring. I'm tired. So I really hope this year I have healthy friendships, healthy relationships, and people don't screw me over. I really hope that for 2026. I'm not positive that it's going to happen, but I hope it does. Is there anything else? Oh yeah, last thing I want to mention, probably one of my highlights of this year. I can't really go into it yet because there is a lot that I cannot say, especially since I signed an NDA. But I can go as far as saying I'm going to be in a movie. That was a huge announcement this year. I am officially part of Pinky Machine Studios with Rhapsody and Blood Rain Starlet. They are making their very first animated movie called Alicia and the Kingdom of Starlight, which is based on Disney's Wish. And I'm going to be in this movie as a voice actor. Now, I've done VA work before, but this is the first major full-length animated feature film, like the first real big animated project that I'm going to be in. Now, my role's very minor. I don't speak a lot in this film, but you'll hear me at points. But yes, I play a beaver character, which you actually kind of saw it if you saw the promo video for the Pinky Machine Studios. What was it? Yeah, they did a Kickstarter for the film to finance the film, and yeah, you may have seen my character appear in that video. So yeah, that was exciting, and thank you Rhapsody and Blood Rain for not only letting me be in this project, but I've had so much fun with them over the last year. It's honestly life-changing for me. And I just remember, I've sent this to Rhapsody so many times, and I'm going to say it again in this video. I'm not going to stop saying this until the day I pass away. But Rhapsody has no idea how much she has changed my life. Seriously. Rhapsody believed in me like no one else did. And for her to let me be a part of this is honestly amazing. So thank you, Rhapsody. Thank you, Blood Rain. And thank you to everybody who is a part of the film. I've made new friends. As I was working on this movie, I made so many incredible new friends, and we hung out a lot this year, and it's just, honestly, it's amazing. And I thank Rhapsody for literally opening up this world to me. I'm so incredibly excited for what's to come for the movie, and it's just gonna be amazing. So, looking forward to it. Anyways, guys, as we say goodbye to an amazing 2025, I want to thank you guys so much for an incredible year. And I can't wait to see what 2026 has in store for us. But for now, this is me, Caloriclear9, saying thank you for watching. Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. And as always, stay golden, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Have an awesome day, Sulee Nation. I love you all, and see you in 2026.